Stroke Recovery Association, NSW Topical Thursdays with Colin Silk, one-hand adapted cutting board. It has been 13 years since Colin had his stroke, which had affected his left-hand side. This inspired him to look into one-handed food prep. Since then, he has been demonstrating to stroke survivors how they can gain independence for themselves following stroke.
Hi, I'm Colin. I'm a demonstrator for the one-hand cam, adapted cutting board, and associated tools. I am not an associated tool.
Oh.
Well, maybe.
These techniques for largely for people with only one functional arm like me. I can't use that at all. But it's even good for those with 1 weak arm. So I'll just run through the benefits of the one-hand cam board. You can only get this from the onehandcam.com website. In my opinion, way better than the one you'll see at the disability shops, which I had one, I broke it fairly quickly. And this is very robust. This has lasted 13 years. The main
Is
features
it washing machine handy?
A washing machine.
Your dishwasher, sorry.
Yeah, you can put it for dishwashing. I mean, I just wash by hand. It has these sides that you drop in. They're to scrape against with a dough.
Oh, that looks good.
I covered stabilisation prongs. 3 is a lot better than the many on the other one because it's stable and it doesn't destroy the vegetable. You push that back on every time. I've cut my fingers many times. So I keep a packet of Band-Aids in the cupboard with the first couple peeled already, so you don't have to worry about that. Once they're peeled, I think it makes a big difference to just drill it in. Thank you. And the other thing you really need with the board is a diaphragm. One of these.
What is it?
What is it? It's a diaphragm or a bench cleaner, which is just a.
Or my husband's attraction that I could kill.
Yeah. Anyway, the sharp knives are very important. The main knives I use are
Oh God,
a chef's knife.
that's not a knife, that's a cleaver.
Well, a small serrated knife. These are all pretty standard things. A one-handed Metzeliner.
What is that?
That's this.
Oh, what's it?
Pizza cutter.
Oh,
Fabulous.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
A pizza wheel.
Oh.
Which is somewhat useful.
yeah.
Sorry, Colin, does the pizza wheel and the one before that, can they be used like replacing one another? Do we need both or do we need one?
You can get away with just the pizza wheel, but I much prefer this because you can cut a lot more. The other knife I use a bit of is just a basic rocker knife for cutting a sandwich. You need to put the sandwich in here or get a sandwich board and just rock it across. It's important to keep your knives sharp. One of the easiest ways is a wet stain. So you save for 20 minutes, about 15 minutes away from it. You just keep going until it's sharp. Thank you.
No. Give me the curry there. Sorry.
these are supposed to make it obvious when you do it. How to open cans is pretty
That
fundamental.
is the best
Because we
technique.
can always air the cans, can't we?
Yep.
And I run through a few techniques of doing it.
Alan, you have no excuse now. You have to start cooking.
Sticky grip material like that is essential.
Hey,
Oh,
Alan,
Definitely.
Alan,
You can
what about
get
one of
big
these?
ones for $5.
sorry, where did you get that, Colin?
I think this was the $2 store.
Oh,
$5 for a roll that you can't use all.
This is
is it just a rubber mat?
Yep. Like
Yeah,
at my
they're like
my
commercial things from a disabled shop. They're pretty dear. These are cheap.
yeah.
Hey,
And
Colin,
then
Colin, order one of these.
I get them all pretty much from eBay. But I'm sure there's many stores.
We can't see what you're showing there.
They can
Oh,
order
sorry.
some.
Yeah, that's just grip material.
yeah, I'm at my Pilates studio. That's what we do with most of the things. Like everyone does that.
Yeah. Sure.
That's some drum buzzers.
bit of a sharp.
Opening cans.
Needs to be sharp.
Some of the tools are, that's the Magical Duo, which is a can roll, which I'm using now. There's a one-touch can opener.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Which is fully electric. That's a thing called a belly clamp. You can stabilize things with. Just put it on the side of the bench. You've got to put your hook on there to roll it. You don't need one of those. You can just use a grip material.
Yeah.
Although I find it helpful. Open your can is not too hard. 2 bits of material. No, one material. Just break the seal. This will break. Yeah, break the seal. And with the magic pull, you just slot that in.
We can
Roll
do it
quite
with
easy.
one hand with no contractions. So
But you can either use a belly clamp to wedge the can, or just balance it on a bit of grip. Some cans don't have ring pulls, obviously, like salmon. So
but that's why we go to a
that's
different
where
shop.
the electric device comes in. Just slide it on the side, one touch,
ah.
and don't have till it finishes. They take a while and they're noisy.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that was a thing.
They're fun.
Yeah.
And then how do you get the lid? Oh, the lid stays on.
Yes.
Now I said don't take it off till it's finished, but I did. Sorry, Carla, could you pull that off? Just pull off the one. Pull that off.
They need a trainee chef.
Yeah. Oh, don't take yourself. Yeah, or just leave that till it stops. It'll come off. That one. It's happily cutting one. Thing I'll run through is opening cans.
Like a bottle.
There's a few things that I use. Sorry, jar. That's
And a bottle. Like wine.
the bottle. an essential thing is a jar key. Used to break the seal.
Mm.
Sorry, I just want to cut this. Right. You just get it under them like that. One clip.
There you go.
So that
I thought it
breaks
was
the
like
seal.
I thought it was a beer.
Now that's also very good for arthritis. Now, just put another bit of grip material on. I'm not doing this regularly. Normally that works.
And we all have those days.
Camera showing.
I promise that does come.
Yeah.
And another device is the jar vise, which is one of these you mount it under the cover,
Oh,
and you just slot the jar in, twist it, and it breaks you break the seal first. And that's relatively easy way.
Which one do you find to be easier, Colin? The first one or this one?
This one. This one I use mainly. So I think in order to break the seal first.
Yep, see.
Another way to open this, if you really can't manage, some people just don't have much strength, is one of these, which is a one-touch jar opener.
Oh.
mm.
Now, this is pretty noisy.
It's electric.
Yeah. In fact, the batteries are gone. Yeah. I check them anyway, but you put it on like that, and that goes on the seal, and this jam's on the side.
Yeah.
And it's very noisy. So I'll just run through the main features of the board again. These drop-in sides, the stabilisation prongs. This board, by the way, is designed by a lady in the States, Rosanna Redding, and she's a long-term stroke survivor, about twice my time. She got frustrated with the various commercial design developed, built this out of wood, and then ended up getting it made. These drop silicone straps, they hold herbs and things down.
Oh.
You get 3 of those.
And they just hold the fruits and vegetable in place?
Well, long things, yeah, like herbs. And I'll just start some actual cutting.
Oh, onions, my enemy.
Now, for that stroke barbecue, I peeled and sliced 3 kilos of onions.
Far out.
Because I hate
Why
fried
don't you just go to Woolworths when it's
no, I hate them. I don't
They're
think
not the same.
No, they're not. Now, I can peel an onion faster than most people. 3 prongs, 3 cups.
Oh, wow.
I tend to waste a bit of food, but don't get too worried. Now you can easily cut that. And then you go to slice. You put the point on the board and use it like a rocket. To go fine, just use a rock knife. Use a rock knife or one of these metal and tables. As long as you want to go, it's fine. If you want to do very fine slices for salad, just put it on the prongs here. Use the shredder.
I really like that device.
Yeah, so do I.
The one-handed Mixolina is fabulous.
So what was it called again, Colin?
One-handed Mixolina.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I've got a two-handed one, which is obviously used. So you can go as fine as you like. And this is where the dose cover comes in. Get things off the board, unless they're big, you need a space.
Ah.
Wow.
So to chop herbs, so now that's for every herb, but I grew that. So you just hold it down with a bit of one of the silicone straps. Just using a knife to start with. You can get it pretty fine. Never use a parchment store. So, if you want to go fine, use a metronome. If you want an ultra fine, so you can take those. That is a palm mincer, which is very sharp. You pull that out from sorry. You can get those out easily. You just put your finger through them. You get it down to that. You keep the banks on them. This is extraordinarily sharp, so keep those band-aids handy. And the cover's quite integral from the covering. So you must put it straight back in. To get things off the board, usually use a scraper for a knife. And this grid's almost perfect for a cherry tomato. But they will sit flat once. The same with the button motion.
Oh.
Like I said, you can pick things up, but it's easy to use. Say you want to peel a potato. I've got a video on peeling potatoes if you look at Colin's Stroke tips. If I'm only doing one, use a peeler. And it takes real long. It's just annoying. That is a palm peeler, which is quite sharp. And you don't need to. Sorry, I should have Sorry. That is the same brand. Just put your finger through there.
Yeah.
I mean, for instance, on a potato, you just keep rotating. Now, if you're having difficulty doing any of this, just the board's very versatile. Just rotate it 9 degrees and you come.
Non-peel.
And as I said, put that back every time. So garlic's a bit of a trick to peel. And I do largely use whole garlic right now. And that's easy. But I mean, to peel garlic, you can use one of these, which is a garlic peeler, a tube. You just pop it in. And just roll on the bench. If I'm not cooperating on it. Oh, that's manual. And then you can either cut it with a knife, or if you want to use velvet, it does work. But usually I'd use that. If you know what I mean. That was it. That doesn't matter. I'm not actually going to cook anything today. It's too dangerous to use heat around here. It's just technique. Now, these are other useful tools. You just keep them. An oversized plastic bowl like this is excellent for cooking dough or pastry. Just put it in the sink, mix your own ingredients, add the wet, and then use it to just knead with one hand. I've done it many times. What's next? A rubber bottom bowl is much more stable. You see that? You put it on the bench. If you put rib material underneath it, even better. That way things don't move around. If you're having difficulty doing something, pull it against your body. Use that as your other hand. Sorry, what's that? Now, a salad spinner to dried vegetables or herbs or lettuce is basically impossible if it's one of those ones that you turn by hand. These pressed ones, they're a bit dearer, but headless.
What's a salad? I'm joking. All I want,
like
I just want, how do I get my grapes fermented for wine?
Oh, well, I actually used to make wine, but I sold my press because I never use it again. Strong advice, never make homemade wine, it's rubbish.
Oh.
I made something for about 5 years and then produced a single decent wine. You can't get the good grapes. Sorry, what's next? You have to tell me. This is a clip and drain, which is a for draining bits of pasta or rice or whatever. If you rinse your vegetables, just pops on the side there. And you keep it out like that.
Oh.
That is fabulous. They couldn't run. And pepper grinder. I mean, have you all seen these? Electric pepper grinder. They come with a lot. In fact, everyone's probably given one of these.
Even with the batteries attached.
That's another basic thing, a sandwich board, which you can use the one hand can board as because it's got the
batteries are important, Amy, aren't they?
Why?
And
to make things go.
You cut it with a rocket knife. It's easiest. And you'll starve if you don't get a sandwich. Flat bottom measurement spoon. That way they don't roll all over the place. So you scoop out your spices and stuff. And
We cut his hand in a minute.
That's another flat bottom. This one you can adjust. Right. You put it down without being liable to fall over and add it to your mix. That's probably it for those. And, another very useful thing is a mandolin. Now, one of those, very sharp. And fortunately, it fits across the board just like that.
Oh.
Now this takes me a while. This is just a butcher's glove that I got off eBay, and my wife sewed those lips on there. Basically, just pull it on with your teeth, so you rub the lip.
How do you get if you get where your makeup on?
Sorry.
No, don't worry.
It's a cheap butcher's glove. You'll have to pull it on with your teeth. The straps just help you grab them, but not essential. That's just so you can't slice your fingers with one of these, which I have done. I might emphasise all the dumb things I've done. I mean, a round vegetable, you don't really need it, because they come with a hat, which you just put on there.
Yeah, it's handy that it fits in the board.
So it is perfect. This is a Borna brand. You can get ones with a box. I don't find them as good.
Ah, okay.
But for instance, long vegetables like a zucchini or a carrot, I definitely put the glove on. So you get all sorts of inserts and then julienne. So, and you can do big volumes. I probably should keep those. May as well keep this.
What are you going to make for dinner, Colin?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What time?
Oh, about 6.
Okay. I'll drive.
Oh, well, a bit of a hike. I'm not sure where you are. I'm out in the west. So, yeah, next one. And to get this glove off, let's go back. And then we can see that the straps, you have to get someone to sew those on. I can't sew one in.
I can't say too.
To break a neck is relatively easy. Easier than it sounds.
I can't break an egg with one hand.
Yeah, you can.
Most people do.
If you get bits of shell, pick them out with a bit of the shell. Can't use a spoon, it doesn't stick. Break an egg with one hand is really easy. Just pop it in your palm like that. Crack it, twist. The trick is to get the yolk whole. If you want to bake, you need it. You separate it. So we've got a few eggs here. Let's see if we get it first go.
Oh.
Yep. So that's not as hard as it sounds.
Yeah, it's easy.
Really?
Yes, it is. You just have to, like, don't fluff it out. Just.
Wow.
Now I didn't get that. We'll try another one.
My answer is gonna be eating a lot of omelette tonight.
Oh, yeah.
To get the whole yolk, it's a bit harder. Now that's pretty hot. So the idea is to squeeze that a little bit.
Oh, look at that.
That didn't work very well, but normally the whole yolk will fall. Okay, third time's a charm. Got a bit.
I'll have an omelette
No,
with
hold on.
tomato and zucchini and onion. Thanks.
So we're going to come with a dish involving zucchinis and tomatoes in there. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Look at that. And like I said, if you have a bit of broken shell in there, use another bit of shell to get it out. It works well. This is only really if you want to bake, you need to separate it. Or if you're making a souffle, which I'm not.
God, my oven doesn't work.
Well, I'm afraid I can't fix ovens. Now, really, that's the end before questions. Now, on here I have the website you can get the board from. It's claimable in NUS. And Rosanna Redding is the one who designed the board and came up with most of these things. Very little of it's mine. There's a YouTube channel called Colin Stroke Tips, which basically is this roll up in the 6. And the one getting up off the floor, which is, as Maria said, is the most popular by far. I think I said, wait, beautiful home. Well, now we've just got to clean up the minute.
Yeah.
That's my husband's job.
Does anyone have a question?
I have a question. There is a lot of different adaptive tools for people with one hand, especially when it comes to food prep. How did you find out which kind of board was the most useful? Because when I was looking for it online, they are quite expensive. Like we're talking about the Swedish board, for example.
The Swedish board is what
200.
they'll stock in all the disabled shops.
Yeah, it's 250.
But as I said, I found it limited and I broke the bloody thing. This one is the one-hand board is, in my opinion, the best on the market and robust. This thing's lasted 13 years. And the fact that it has these sides means you can get things off the board. The other one was just sort of pushing things into a hole.
Or you could go to, you can.
You have to go to the one-hand website.com, get the board. All the other tools I got straight off eBay.
Yeah.
I mean,
or you can go to the men's shed, they'll do it.
Alan,
On the men.
It's possible to copy it, I suppose, but
my men's shed. No way.
But everything else I got off eBay. It's not particularly designed. You won't see most of this in the disabled shops because it's stuff you get anywhere. I've spent a lot of money on things in the disabled shops. Got it home, used it once and put it straight in the bin. And it's so easy to waste money. Things look good and they're not. Everything I've recommended here, I've used and it works. Everything. I guarantee. If it doesn't, you can track me down.
I just wanted to share with you, everybody, I guess, what the Swedish board looks like, if Alan would like to make them with his men's shed. So this is what the board looks like.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It has stupid. I can't see the vice, Maria, so where's the vice?
Can you see this?
Hasn't got a cover on it.
There's a little vice usually on there, which now, as far as price goes, that says on the insert it gives you a conversion. Even with the lousy exchange rate, it works out cheaper than the Swedish board.
And this is the board that Colin is using.
That's it. And yeah, Rosanna Redding is one in the States who designed this and demonstrates. If anyone would like any coordinators want to contact me, I'm happy to come and do a live demo.
So Men's Shed in Port Macquarie makes this, Amy?
Sorry?
Men's Shed in Port Macquarie makes this?
Yeah, they do.
Oh. Yeah. I'm not
Or-
sure why some of the adaptive tools are so expensive.
Anything that's vaguely medical, that triple the price. And a lot of this you can get from the disabled shops, but don't bother.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Anything on this works. If you download the sheet, it'll list all my tools, as well as give you links to the website. And that is there's an Instagram link there too. I mean, Rosanna's a way better communicator than all that. So I am adequate at best.
No, very good.
What
Anyone
can you
else
do?
have any questions?
Yes, please. Ask questions.
How far do you travel to do demonstrations?
Well, look, if I had to go to Newcastle, I could come. I would just have to arrange it.
Not a long way.
Oh, I'm in the western suburbs of Sydney. I mean,
No.
if it's within an hour of that, ideal for me. But if it's further, I could probably arrange it. There's no charge.
Yeah. I'll just show everybody your what do you call it? The
Handout.
everyone has a handout. What is it? How to get up in case you fall over with one hand.
Oh, yes.
All
Yeah.
right.
Even when you're drunk,
Well, if
you do, because I had to do it.
you do realise there's a term for that. It's called PFO. That's a medical term. Piston fell over.
Exactly. But I'm not going to the hospital.
Not again. The getting up off the floor thing, that took me 2 months with 3 sessions a week supervised on mats. You've got to learn A, B, C, D. I've had a lot of physios try to teach me. It was probably too early. It was hopeless. Anyway, I had an exercise physiologist spend a lot of time with me during lockdown because I was allowed to have him visit. So I managed to use the maps in the back room. Which are excellent.
And
off the floor, but often you don't fall on the floor. You only fall for doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Like me.
unfortunately,
Yes,
sometimes we do find ourselves in those situations. So
Exactly.
Oh, this is it. I had a stroke 11 years ago. A year ago, I learned how to get up off the floor unaided. Something that no one had been able to teach me. But I had this exercise physiologist during COVID lockdown, and with these mats, I've learned to get up. This is my unaffected side, my good side. The side is partly useful. 0%. You can't learn this in 5 minutes. It's a stepwise, A, B, C, D. And we'll run through each of those steps. Usually when you fall, you're going to end up on your back. I'll just go down and show you. So get back up. Or good leg. Bad leg. This is how I get down. Bad leg forward. Fist on the ground. On the knees, balance. And if you're able to get to a lounge, do that. Just sort of walk on your knees. You've got to walk on your knees. Bad leg forward. Push off with a good side. Bad leg forward. Balance. Balance is very important. Push off with your bad leg. rebalance, walk away like you did nothing wrong.
Where's my wine?
Get up on your knees. Look ahead. Balance. Man, look forward. Balance again. Get it. Push off with your bad leg. And you're good up. He's happy. Thanks. Well, have a go.
You make it look
Hi,
easy,
I'm
Colin.
Well, yes, as I said, that took me 2 months to learn. 3 times a week. You've got to gradually build up your strength in your bad leg. It doesn't make any great sense because you're getting off with your bad side.
Yeah. I would never guess that you would move the weaker side first.
I know it makes 0 sense, but it's what I was taught it works.
Yeah.
I was highly motivated to learn this, mainly because I spent 6 hours on cold concrete one day, which was not much fun. And then it started to rain.
Oh, God.
But that was doing something dumb, of course. That's the only time you'll ever fall. Nothing.
I mean, sometimes we just fall.
Well,
I have questions regarding the
yes.
strap. Like, is the strap essential to the, I guess, the contraption, or is it something that we can live without?
No, well, I find them quite useful. You just put it on this side and put it across. They're only really useful for herbs or long vegetables. I mean, like carrots. So, I mean, these spikes will hold most things quite stable. But if they flop around, you need the straps. Comes with 3, which you can crisscross it in. Comes with 3, only showed 2. So cut the other one.
How long did it took you to become comfortable with the board and getting back into the kitchen?
Maybe 3 months before I produced anything half decent. I used to be a good cook before the stroke. Now I'm a really lazy cook. Basic.
That's pretty cool, you know, because post-stroke we have to look at ways to continue life, and it's really useful to have someone who's to try out all the equipment for us.
Everything I've shown works. I've got a lot of things in the bin which I bought and I have used. And in general, you're better off buying the brands of things like that Metsalum is a scan pen, top brand.
What brand is it? Sorry, Colin?
Sorry, that Metsalum is a scan pen brand. You buy cheap items that they're generally no good. And you can claim all this on NDIS.
I don't know what you did with it, but you put it there.
Because I have it. So if I can do it.
Sorry, what brand was it? I missed that.
Oh, sorry, scan pen.
What?
SCANPN. Wait, I know. Scan.
Yeah.
Norwegian.
Here, I'll chat.
Sorry, Amy, what was that?
And some things like a rubber bottom bowl you can buy in Woolies.
Okay.
It was $10. And that is useful because it doesn't slide into you.
I'll scan.
And probably, in fact, the best advice I can give you. Use your body as your other hand. So braces against you. While you do it. In fact, I'll show you this belly clamp, which is on the side of the bench.
Ow.
Could I have that jabber? Yeah, jar key. I'll open this one, which didn't work before. So the jar key, you hold it. This one is not enough. And then with the I mean, that belly clamp is not an essential piece of gear because you can use the grip material as the base.
Or your legs.
Or your legs. But another useful tip is brace things against your body.
Yep.
Close or open. I tend not to tighten things right up.
I mean, I just looked up the scan pan thingy. It's only $25, and if it can last you a lifetime, that's a pretty good investment.
Exactly.
I mean, this works out marginally cheaper than the Swedish board you'll get at the shop. That's even with our latest exchange rate and rate.
Yeah.
And it's definitely claimable on your capital one.
Yeah. Yeah, all these assisted devices.
Buy the best knives you can afford, because in fact, with the knife sharpening, that block thing works. But I designed a brace thing for a steel, which if you go to Colin Stroke Tips on YouTube, there's a knife sharpening video that shows 3 or 4 techniques. The simplest being a electric knife sharpener, obviously. That doesn't leave anywhere, it's very heavy.
Yeah.
But you can use a steel with this brace thing I designed, which is a men's shed style thing. I mean, it's a lump of wood that I knocked together in the shed.
Yeah. Alan, you need to get your men's shed to make these boards and give it out to our clients.
There's your wood.
There
you go.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, we do not encouraging taking intellectual property, but you know, whatever works. It's just
I mean, you can make all sorts of braces out of wood for lots of things, but do you have a big enough house to store them on?
Yeah.
They end up being heavy lumps of wood that you cut around with.
Yeah. Anyone else have any questions for Colin or any of the tools?
Yeah, any of the tools. As I said, if you want any of the groups want a live demo, happy to travel. If it's far, I could probably twist my wife's arm to stay somewhere.
And take a holiday up there.
Yes, well.
Andy,
I don't travel.
Andy, do you cook much?
No. But I think this is absolutely brilliant. I've learned so much today that you should be congratulated, mate. You're a superhero.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Look, the lady from the States, Rosanna Redding, who owns all this intellectual property, she came out to visit Sydney, and I told her into doing a demo at my rehab centre over here in Weymouth. And I learned how to do the demo, and I figured, look, no one else is doing it, I can do it.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
I mean, I don't have any financial relationship with anybody. This is just a love of it, you know.
It's more preparing, like
I remember when I first got I wanted to learn to cook. I chased a loose onion around the knife, and I can tell you, do not do this. Doesn't. And the good thing about this 3-pronged device is that it is the most stable shape, and it doesn't ruin things. You've got 3 holes instead of 10. The other one with the small holes, you tend to mash them. But this, you must push that on you. You can't twist it. Yeah. Any more questions?
I think it's definitely a great tool in preparation to, gaining confidence back into cooking if you've enjoyed it once upon a time, and maybe just pick your interest in cooking again. Alan, you're going to be cooking for Judy soon, I hope.
Tonight. It's more the preparing is the factor, because you need to, if you first get the ingredients, get your prepping done, and then actually cook.
I mean, that's exactly right, Judy. I'm not teaching them to cook.
Exactly.
It's the preps, and you must
And
I think
you
it's
need to
really true.
think. You just
Definitely.
like don't just ramp it up and just get.
The term is miss en place, put in place.
Yep.
Have everything involved ready.
Exactly.
We'll do them. So if they're ready, you can't make it. Well, I can read those things.
But it's more adaptive, like not your like tools, but more how to prepare a meal from the recipe. You just need to think about techniques that you may need, and you think about it. Like, don't just go rolling on, but just think about and stop, and then.
I think that's very true. You really need to get. Once you start cooking, you can't be running around trying to make other things.
Exactly.
I mean, the onion, like I said, I can peel an onion faster than anyone I know. With this. And I did peel 3 kilos of the buggers the other week.
Yeah. So at the Sydney Combined picnic, Colin provided all the onions for our barbecue. It was pretty amazing.
The frozen ones were okay, but I don't like them. So I figured if I don't like them, why should I take them?
No. Awesome. Any last questions for Colin?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
No, all good then. Thank you so much
Oh,
for
good.
joining us today,
Colin.
Colin. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And, you know.
It's a lot.
Sorry? Did someone say something?
Have a knife, we'll tell.
Yeah.
You do a lot of cooking.
When my
Amy.
husband is cook, I do all the cooking.
Do you
That's
have
the problem?
Do you have utensils like Colin's got?
No, I do my own. I adapt. So that's why.
With the normal.
With normal things with one hand.
That can always.
One hand thing is absolutely essential is a board like this one hand can board.
Yeah.
I know I keep flogging that, but I have just found this so much better than the Swedish board, which I said I broke quite quickly. Not sure what's the point in spending another.
Because I'll cook Monday to Friday, and then my husband is on the weekends, and we go out. I was like, that's annoying. Why can't we do it when it's like on my days? But no, it's like, oh, we're going out. It's like, really, on a Saturday?
Convenient, Robert.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's all good.
Men are very cunning. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
With Terence, I've given him one day. Thursday. It's your day.
No, he's busy.
He
has like meetings.
I don't cook as much as I used to when my wife was working. But it's very satisfying to be able to put a meal on the table.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, creating something with your hands, just anything, whether it's cooking, manshed, gardening. There's something about using our hands that really open that happiness pathways in our brain and that satisfaction. Whatever that could be. Amy, you're holding things when you're drinking.
Yes.
I grow a lot of vegetables with the raised bed, and I'm fully independent with that. I also grow things in the ground, but I need the NDS people to help me. I can't get down that low.
It's within our nature to use our hands. So thank you so much for today, Colin. It was a great way, and we'll keep the recording and send it out to everybody as well. And all the tools that Colin used today is in the worksheets. If you have any questions, Colin has put in his details in the sheet as well. If you wanted to contact him directly,
I mean, sure. Just send an email and I'll answer it, or I'll take a small video of, like, for instance, how to use this.
Thank you so much for joining us today, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Colin, can you stay on for 5 minutes? I just wanted to ask you something.
Sure. Taylor come in. But you thank Taylor too. Hi guys. She's done a lot of work.
Thank you.
sorry. Sorry, Tyler. Cut you off.
Yeah, right.
All right. Thank you. Bye, Mary.
Bye.
Bye, Andy.
All right.
We start.
All right.
Oh.
Thanks for watching this episode of Topical Thursdays featuring Colin Silk.